Hey, what's up guys? In this video, we're going to go over how to find great tenants. These are my top 5 tips for finding great tenants and making sure you don't have to deal with tenant issues or problems with tenant versus tenant conflict or having to evict someone in the end. So the first thing you want to do is identify your target tenant. Are you targeting young professionals or maybe college students, which is what I target? Are you targeting traveling nurses or healthcare workers? Now, each one of these target tenants is going to have a particular profile, certain needs and interests. So the second tip I have is identifying what your target tenant would like to have in a place to stay. So things like for a college student, having a safe neighborhood is very important to them. Having peace and quiet, having working internet. You'd be surprised how important that is for college students to have good internet, because either they're taking an exam online and they need to have a very secure internet connection, or maybe they're a video gamer and they need to make sure their internet's good enough to play their video games or watch their movies, right? So having a strong internet is very important for that type of tenant. Versus maybe like a healthcare worker, things that are important to them is to be near the hospital, to have a clean house, or to have plenty of parking available so that when they work that late night shift, when they come home, there's enough spots to park in and they don't have to worry about parking. And then the third tip is to advertise frequently. So you want to be advertising at least once a week. Advertise in as many places as possible: campus bulletin boards, Facebook groups, Craigslist. You want to make sure you get your ads out there frequently to make sure that you're capturing a good share of the market and making sure you have constant tenant leads coming in, contacting you so that you could choose the best tenant out of those leads. The fourth tip I have is identifying the type of tenant they are. So are they a needy tenant or a picky tenant? It's very easy to see if they're needy or picky because they're either asking for things before they sign the lease with you, or they just seem to ask things in a way that's a little brash or rude, or they have entitlement, or they expect certain things from you already as a landlord. It's not like small things, it's more like big things, like they expect you to provide I don't know, a nightstand or a certain type of closet for them. If they're very needy in that aspect, then I would say, yeah, turn them away. Always use your gut feeling. If you feel like this person might be a problem down the line, or you get a bad vibe from them, then reject them. Very easy. The fifth tip is to see how professional they are, kind of playing into the fourth tip. Please and thank you go a long way, right? So determine, what are their manners like? How responsive are they to you? Usually the more responsive somebody is, the more professional and responsible they're going to be as a tenant overall. So those are the things I look for in a tenant. And then finally, this wasn't one of the 5 tips, but always make sure you get proof of income. So making sure either the parents who are paying the rent have enough income coming in, or if they're going to take student loans out, get those student loan documents and figure out how much they're taking out, financial aid, all that type of stuff. You need to have documentation to show that they can afford the rent and you're not going to all of a sudden stop getting rental payments. So I hope this video was very useful for you guys and really helps you figure out how to really find the highest quality tenants out there. I'll see you guys on the next week's video. Please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy these videos. Thank you.